maybe this can kind of be the match that lights his fire again.
Are we going to go into a hand warmer or get straight into the
That's
action?
not a joke about gingers, by the way.
Oh, wow.
Just so you know.
We went
Just
there.
Well, it's not.
Oh, we're getting straight into it. No hand warmers necessary. This matchup, obviously, as you said before, very polarizing. What do you think that Tatuman has to do in order to bring it back around to his favor? And the first thing we'll say is not let Parsnip beat the living snot out of Luma in the way that he's done in the first 20 seconds of this match.
See, ideally, he needs to keep his distance because you can zone out with Luma very effectively. Like, Meta Knight can't really get in at that like 45-degree angle where Luma rapid jab or something covers. But he can't really afford to do that on FD because there's nowhere to run away. So I'm surprised to see him going to this stage.
He's dead already.
Instant death. Yeah. An instant death from Parsnip. Rosalina's done quick. Parsnip does not care about your Luma. He is going straight for the throat.
Yes. And Tatuman, I was speaking to him before this bracket began, and he was quietly confident, but we were doing the thing that a lot of Smash players do when we're talking about the projected bracket, and it's the harsh reality of it is face the player that's in front of you first. And this is looking like it's very much going for Parsnip's favor. He's getting dragged up. This isn't good. Manages to find his way down and needs to get that Luma back immediately.
Yeah. Parsnip, if you were to compare him to Crispy, who's the other kind of notable UK Meta Knight, well, it's Cloaked as well, who made quite an upset today, but if I'm to compare him to Crispy, I think they're complete polar opposites. Crispy is quite a passive player, a bit too passive at times, doesn't pull the trigger when he should. Parsnip, despite his very meek personality, actually an incredibly ballsy player who is really willing to completely bet the farm and is looking like he might be about to nail the uppy. Game one, quick and easy.
1 minute and almost just under 1 minute 40, and that is what this matchup looks like when it goes Meta Knight's way, and it often does. Some Crusade crew battles, sorry, went this way famously between Muckduck and Crispy as well. We saw this kind of thing happen, and it's just the way the matchup goes.
Yeah.
I'm unable to answer what Rosalina actually has to do, or what Meta Knight has to do wrong in order to lose this matchup.
Well, I think as weird as it might sound, actually having platforms helps here, because Meta Knight's platform pressure isn't actually very good. He can at most do like a couple up airs on shield and then maybe tornado to try and poke, but if they shield all that, that's a hard punish, and it does kind of give Tatuman somewhere to run away, but obviously he doesn't gain any advantage from running away to a platform himself. It's just that there's less flat, straight line stage for Parsnip to run him down. But having said that, he's already lost his Luma again, less than 30 seconds in.
You're right, he is extremely ballsy. He is breathing down Tatuman's neck, and we're going for a ride again. That Luma showing up there, not quite getting him out of it, but he gets out of it anyway. Okay, so this is where Rosalina becomes quite strong, when she can edgeguard. But then again, it's very hard to edgeguard Meta Knight anyway. He gets up B, takes him to the ledge extremely quickly, and trying to edgeguard his side B can end up getting you pineappled on this stage especially.
Yeah, for sure. He has a crazy amount of options to recover with, and Rosalina's offstage game is not a strong suit. It should be the neutral. And Meta Knight's his weak point should be his neutral, but it just so happens that when you put two combustible elements like these characters together, the things just work in Meta Knight's favor. And we haven't even seen Parsnip use a lot of, well, that was a really nice forward air, but we haven't seen him use a lot of different Luma removal techniques. I like the F tilt, I like the forward air. There's also the side B. The Meta Knight, like the side B drill, is absolutely ridiculously good at taking out Luma at the cost of a very small punish. Yes. A punish that probably comes without Luma because you've just killed it with the side B.
Luminous Rosa punish
Offstage.
Is something that's found to be quite wanting.
Here we go, yet again, another advantageous position for Parsnip. Doesn't quite get the 2-frame with the F-tilt. I think if anything he was going to try and 2-frame with, he should have gone for F-smash anyway.
I would have liked to have seen him drop off stage one more time and go for a third nair.
But there you go, that Luma rapid jabs. The Tatuman actually takes the first stock going into the second game. Yeah. And I do think that having more space to retreat and kind of just like run away and get a bit more space has been helping Tatuman a lot so far. It sounds weird, but he actually has been kind of like parkouring around the platforms a little bit to get away from his pressure. Oh Jesus.
Wow. Rage Luma, we forgot about that factor here. And this is where Rosalina can win the matchup, I'm starting to see. Doesn't get the Luma hitbox. He's not going to give him the air dodge at that point, though.
And what with us doing the double elimination format this year instead of the round robin, what?
Yep. Okay, so let me explain to you that when Diddy Kong was initially nerfed, Rosalina's down air, in my opinion, became the best move in the game. I
can totally see that.
And that is a prime example of Rage plus what is still one of the best edge guarding tools in the game. If he misses that, he gets the spike hitbox. What happens? If you miss, you get a spike. If you hit it, you kill your opponent anyway. What does Parsnip do against that? So this is not lost for Tatuman. Almost as dominantly as the first game was for Parsnip. Tatuman flipping the script completely on its head, making us both sound like chumps for the way we were talking in game 1.
He died at 65 after the hit, off the side to a down air. I've complained about Rosa down air before, but maybe I don't complain enough because that move gets away with murder.
Absolutely.
You know, it's really crazy. So Parsnip can actually be very wary of it. Very wary of landing on stage as well with his recovery. Eats a punish there, and I think that might be the confidence boost that Tatuman needed to get himself back in this set. I do like recognizing the frame advantage against Rosalina
He's
there.
read the DI.
Is he? Oh, no, doesn't get the right angle. That's a shame. Just choosing to get the optimal damage there and just go straight for dash attack to up B.
Yes, and I'm not sure whether that was a misinput or a misspacing from Parsnip, or that was one of the things that a lot of the Meta Knights complain about, which is up B second hit not hitting on that shuttle loop.
There are ways of angling it, but it's like a very kind of precise input on the control stick.
Understood. That's a good way to get rid of the Luma there. Rosalina is going to take the small punish opportunity and almost converts it into something nasty.
Oh, goes for it again, but Luma not there. Can't get any rage hits. Rosa can still kill like that, but not quite as early. Oh, the up B, that's going to true combo. There you go. That's a death for Tatuman.
Yes, that's a misspaced dash attack from Tatuman, and he crossed up with it as well. Parsnip ready for it, and now Tatuman looks like he's getting desperate to take that stock.
Got to be careful with the landing hit there. The Luna landing and the up air tied up, stock apiece, game 3. And I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, this is a battle of two players who are actually not PR'd in their countries. I don't think Tatuman is currently on the Dutch PR. Maybe Binky can give me a nod or a shake of his head. He has no idea. But these are two strong players who definitely have like the credentials to be like top 15 in their country. Parsnip was considered for the UK PR at one point. So it's interesting to see kind of the battle of the black horses here.
Yes.
Who's going to reach the finish line first?
And Tatuman now has stage control. Somehow managed to squeeze Prior out of the hands of Parsnip there.
Nice air dodge weight there from Tatuman.
Oh, that's risky going off there. Baits it out, however. Gets himself back to stage, and now it's a game of edge guarding. Parsnip does not want to get caught with that down air again. It might kill him at 90+%.
Yeah, Tatuman's got a real stranglehold in this game. This is how I would have liked for Tatuman to win, for the set to go.
This is hairy,
like
Brad.
this
This
the
is
whole
really
time.
hairy. He could die one wrong.
A bad landing, an up smash could definitely have done it for him there, but he reached the roll. Very nicely done by Tatuman. I like that a lot. Parsnip still living.
Yeah. He's staying alive, and now you've got to deal with Rage Meta Knight, and who wants to do that?
But he's got to deal with Luma at the ledge.
Yes.
And that is a tall feat for a character like Meta Knight with such limited options off the ledge. Like, what can he do here? He has to jump, and Tatuman was totally ready for it. He didn't quite execute it.
No.
Oh, that was a bad landing.
Yes. It was very telegraphed that he was going to try and land air dodge to avoid it, to avoid an aggressive option, and Tatuman was 100% ready for it.